Hello everyone, here we are to represent our project Arduino based dual axis solar tracking and monitoring system by using Viper mechanism. My project partners are Nilwade Anuradha Ovankar Sneha and me Rajatte Poonam. Our project is under the guidance of Professor Dr. S.R. Patil sir. These are the contents of our project, which includes introduction, block diagram, literature survey, objectives, methodology, hardware components, software requirement, applications, future applications, algorithm, and references. Introduction. Solar energy is a very large inexhaustible source of energy. The power from the sun interrupted by the earth is approximately 1.8 into 1011 milliwatt. Solar energy could supply all the present and future energy needs of the world on a continuing basis. A dual axis tracking prototype is developed to capture the maximum sun rays by tracking the movement of the sun in four different directions. The main component of this tracker is Arduino, which is programmed to detect the sunlight with the LDRs and then actuate the DC motor to position the solar panel in such a way that it gets the maximum sunlight. Due to the dust particles, panel reduces its own efficiency. To avoid this, we use Viper mechanism. Servo motor is used for the motion of Viper. It removes all the dust particles which is present on the panel. After every 35 seconds, Viper gets started. The voltage of solar panel are stored in the battery, and by using inverter, we use this power for different home appliances. When the light gets off, loads automatically gives power supply to home appliances. This diagram shows how the inverter actually works. As we know, the output of the solar panel is direct current. Inverter is nothing but the converter, which converts direct current into the alternating frequency current, and thus inverter gives the power to the various applications. This is the block diagram of our project. We are giving 5-volt power supply to ATmega 328. We are using ATmega 328 Arduino because it has one advantage. It has a 10-bit inbuilt ADC, which convert analog input into the digital output. Solar panel input is given to the LDR. LDR works on the principle of photoconductivity. Output of solar panel is given to motor driver. We are using L293D motor driver. It is a 16-pin IC. It can drive two motors simultaneously. That means we can control two motors at one time with one single driver. Servo motor is positioned in 180 degree so that it moves the Viper in 180 degree. As we know, the energy of the panel is stored in the battery, and by using inverter, it gives the power to various home appliances and various applications. So this is my part. Now the next part Sneha will explain. Thank you.
Myself, Sneha Wankar. I am going to explain literature survey, objectives, methodology, and hardware requirements. In literature survey, Lipikananda et al. Dasgupta suggested that Arduino control has been used and the proposed system changes its direction in two axes to trace the coordinate of sunlight by detecting change light intensity through light sensors. Hardware testing. The proposed system is done for checking the system ability to track and follow the sunlight in an efficient way. Dual axis solar tracking system superiority over single axis solar tracking. It comprises rotating cleaning brushes perpendicular to the axis of panel and a wiper system such that not only does it clean the panel but also clear the water. We conclude that we have implemented dual axis solar tracking system instead of single axis. To remove the dust, we use wiper mechanism to increase the efficiency of the solar panel. Next is the objectives. To detect the position of sun using Arduino. This system is based on the LDR sensor which uses the Arduino. Arduino is a family of 32-bit microcontroller. It is Atmega 328. The LDRs are used as a light comparator which compare the light and rotate the panel either clockwise or anti-clockwise direction. Next is a to clean the panel using wiper mechanism. When accumulated dust on the solar panel then reduce the efficiency, so we use wiper to clean the panel. Third is to store the voltage by using inverter and use this power for different applications. When light gets off, loads automatically use power supply to the home appliances. Third is a methodology. Method of alignment: tilting both axes, tilting on axis and rotating the other. Trackers direct solar panels or modules toward the sun. These devices change their orientation throughout the day to follow the sun's path to maximize energy capture. In dual axis, they continually face the sun because they can move in different directions. It is typically used to orient a mirror and redirect sunlight along a fixed axis toward a stationary receiver. Because these trackers follow the sun vertically and horizontally, they help obtain maximum solar energy generation. Next is the hardware components. In hardware components, solar panel, LDR sensor, DC motor, motor driver, Arduino Uno IC, inverter and servo motor. First is the solar panel. The most important part is the solar panel where the solar energy is converted to electricity for the others. Solar cells or PV cells rely on the photovoltaic effect to absorb the energy of the sun and cause current to flow between two positively charged layers. Second is a LDR sensor. Light dependent resistor is a sensor. A sensor is a device that measures a physical quantity and converts it into a signal. LDR is made up of a high resistance semiconductor. LDR resistance decreases with increasing light levels, typically greater than 1 megaohm when dark and less than 1 megaohm in high light level. Response time is 2 to 50 milliseconds. Third is a DC motor. In our project, we use two DC motor. DC motor, it is a device which converts a direct current into a mechanical work. DC motor 1 compare the voltage between LDR1 and LDR2. When LDR1 voltage is greater than LDR2, then panel rotate clockwise direction. When LDR2 is greater, then panel rotate anti-clockwise direction. DC motor 2 compare the voltage between LDR3 and LDR4. If LDR3 is voltage is greater than LDR4, then panel rotate clockwise direction, and when LDR4 is greater than LDR3, then panel rotate in anti-clockwise direction. Third is a motor driver. In our project, we use L293D motor driver IC. It is a 16-pin IC. The motor driver is a module for motors that allows you to control the working speed and direction of two motors simultaneously. This is designed to provide bidirectional drive current at voltage from 5 volt to 36 volt. Next is the Arduino Uno IC. In our project, Arduino is a family of microcontroller. It is a 28-pin IC, 14 digital pins, 6 PWM output pins and 6 analog pins. In our project we use 4 analog pins for the LDRs. Next is a 1 analog pin for the voltage and 4 output pins 3, 4, 5, 6 connected to the driver IC L293D. Next is the inverter. In our project, inverter converts the DC electricity from sources such as batteries or fuel cells to AC electricity. We use battery for saving the energy collected from the solar panel, and it is used in different applications. When light gets off, load automatically gives power supply to the home appliances. Also, in our project we use servo motor. Pin number 8 connected to the servo motor. It has a positionable shaft which usually is fitted with a gear. The motor is controlled with an electric signal which determines the amount of movement of the shaft. Servo motor connected to the wiper. When accumulated dust on the solar panel, it reduces the efficiency, so we use wiper to remove the dust.
First part and middle part of this PPT explained by my group members Sneha and Poonam. Now I am going to explain the last part of this PPT. And these are the software requirements, application, future application, circuit of battery load which is to be used for home appliances, and algorithm. So let's start. Hello, my name is Anuradha Nelwade. First is software requirement. Software requirements means which software we prefer to perform the program or to run the program. We use the embedded C. To run the hardware, we will use embedded C programming. We prefer embedded C instead of C programming because embedded C is used for microcontroller based application and it is hardware dependent language. As you know, our project is based on Arduino. Arduino is one type of microcontroller and it is the hardware project. That's why we prefer the embedded C. And Protis 8 is a simulation software which we prefer. Protis 8 Professional is a software which can be used to draw the schematics, PCB layouts, code, and even simulate the schematic. You can simulate our work and be more efficient in completing the task at hand. And next one is application. Application means our our project where we use, and these are agriculture. Agriculture means the solar based water pump motor. It is used in medical supplies, that is it is used when the power supplies is not working in emergency boards. We can use it is in solar vehicles. This is the future application of solar panel in India, but it is invented in France. They uses the photovoltaic SUDI shades in an autonomous and mobile stations that provides energy for electric vehicles using solar energy. Industrial, where solar panel is used for the industrial application. It is used for the home application, that is for refrigerator, AC, TV, ovens, bulbs, heaters, dryers, and we can use in it calculators, etc., etc. It is used as a emergency power instead of UPS. On an office building, roof areas can be covered with solar panels. These solar panels are single axis, means it can cover only east and west direction. But our solar panel is dual axis. It can cover east west or as well as north and south. Remote buildings such as schools, communities can make use of solar energy. In developing countries, these solar panels are very much useful. Even on the highways, for every 5 kilometers, solar telephones and bulbs are used. Then next is a future application. Future application means uh, which which factor we can add in future to improve the efficiency of solar panels. These are the number one is organic solar cells. Organic solar cells is based on the photosynthesis in plants, used of light sensitive dyes. Dyes means add the color or we can change the color of this panel. cost of manufacturing is decreased by 60%. We can, as you know, the cost of solar panel is most more. So in future we can decrease the cost by 60%. And second one is new alloy. Alloy means combining two or more metallic elements. In solar panel, in solar panel we can combine the indium, gallium, and nitrogen. It converts the full spectrum of sunlight from near infrared to far ultraviolet. And third one is the flexible solar cell. The current solar panel or solar cell is not flexible, but in future we can implement it in flexible solar panel. It looks like a denim, can be draped over any shape, means it gives the any shape of the solar panel. And fourth one is nano solar cells. Nano means small size or micro size solar cell. And this circuit is used for the load. This circuit is used to switch on home load when sunlight is absent, means it can used in the night. And the components in the circuit is used LM317, resistor, variable resistor, Zener diode, transistor, IR sensor, and capacitor. Capacitor C1 provides solar voltage to the three terminal voltage regulator IC LM317. LM317 is a three terminal IC and it is a positive voltage regulator IC. It can handle up to 1.5 ampere and can vary the output voltage from 1.2 to 37 volt. The charging current depends on the values of R1 and R4, and around 300 milliamperes current is available for charging at 15 volt DC. When the output is available from IC1, current flows through the D3. D3, here is a D3 capacitor, flows through the D3 and resistor R4. Zener diode will not conduct in this situation or in this state, since the battery takes all the current for charging. Zener is used to cut off the voltage. If the voltage goes to 12 volt, charger remains in this state till the battery voltage drops below 12 volt. If this happens, Zener turn off and T1 switched off, allowing output current from LM317 to pass into the battery for charging again. VD139 is used for increase the current, and 10K resistors are used for the current protection. And this is the simulation circuit of this load. Algorithm means which steps we follow to run the program. First of all, start. Initial all the input and output pins. Means here we use the Arduino, and Arduino is a bidirectional pin IC. Means one pin acts as input as well as output. So first of all, initialize the input and output pins. LDRs is acts as input and motor. We use the DC motor as well as servo motor. This motor is acts as output pins. Then initialize this initial this all the pins. Initially the value of these pins is 0, and then scan all the 4 LDRs. When we follow the lights on LDRs, we get some values. Then scan the all 4 LDRs values. According to the output of LDR, rotate the motor to rotate the solar panel and rotate the solar panels. Means which LDR value is greater, then rotate the solar panel in that direction. Or this LDR is connected to which DC motor. Suppose LDR1 and 3 is connected to DC motor 1, and the value of LDR1 is greater, then DC motor 1 get actuated, and it rotates clockwise because LDR1 is greater. If LDR3 is greater, then it rotates anti-clockwise. Like that process will be followed. Start the wiper to clean the solar panel. We set timer of 35 seconds. After every 35 seconds, solar panel gets activated automatically. Feed the solar voltage to the LM317. When solar panels consume the energy or voltage, it's fed to the LM317. which is the positive voltage regulator IC. Adjust the voltage with LM317. Charge the battery. By using this voltage, we can charge the battery and save the energy in battery. When the light is absent in our phone, switch on the light. Means it light of this battery automatically gets switched on. And last one is the repeat the steps from 3 to 9. 3 to 9 means scan the all four LDRs up to when the light is absent, switch on the lights. As we know, the has project or program has three steps: before setup, and loop. Before setup means definition. Setup means we can run the program at once. Initial the input output pins is the setup means these are we can run in once, and loop means we can run it repeatedly. And 3 to 9 steps is a loop because we can run it repeatedly to check the outputs. And end means here is the end of our program as well as my PPT. These are the reference which we used for the which we prefer for this PPT or project. So that's it. Thank you.